it's me, Johnnie. I'm back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Before I begin anything, I would like to just start by giving you a big hug and asking you to subscribe. Thank you very much. So, I'm coming today to do a 2-week post tummy tuck with muscle repair and lipo in the DR. I'm back. I made it through. I'm safe. I'm happy to be home with my kids. So I just want to come and do a 2-week update with you and let you know how I've been doing 2 weeks after I had a tummy tuck in the DR. Now, I would like to start by saying that I took my faja off and I'm swelling, okay? So first thing is first, I want to just start off by saying that I'm not feeling too much pain. I'm off of opiate painkillers, but I'm not feeling too much pain. I'm taking Tylenol and Motrin. I just take turns with them every 6 to 8 hours as needed for pain. Now, I'll start from the beginning and just tell you like my symptoms and how I'm feeling. I did have surgery in the DR with Dr. Medina, and I had tummy tuck, muscle repair, and lipo. So I had this stuff all done in the DR. I stayed for a total of 14 days. I stayed 11 days post-op. I went 3 days before to kind of just explore and get used to the recovery home and all that jazz, but I stayed for 14 days. Today I'm technically 15 days post-op. I wasn't really feeling up to doing a video yesterday because I am still healing. I still have like stitches and stuff, so I kind of just was not feeling up to it. I went to sleep last night or the night before and forgot to take any pain meds, and I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, couldn't get up. Pain meds were probably 3 feet away from me and I could not get to them. Okay, so I kind of just did not feel like doing anything yesterday. I was just trying to recover from the hell that I spent the night before last, okay? Now, anywho, I want to talk about what I'm feeling, I'll just talk about my symptoms. So, first symptoms that I want to discuss is the stiffness. Well, most people want to know pain. I'm feeling about a 3 out of 10 for pain. It's kind of a dull, sharp pain, or well, it's kind of a sharp, lasting pain. It kind of doesn't go away. I do feel like a pain burst or like just random pain, and I think it's from my nerves healing. It's just really quick. It's about a 9 out of 10 for pain, but it only lasts for like 2 or 3 seconds, no more than that. It's just like bam, and then it just goes away. But it does that to me probably, I would say about 20 to 30 times a day. I'll get these random pain bursts, and that can be a little painful, but I just say, oh God, and then by the time I finish my sentence, it's already gone. So that's one thing that I noticed. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm able to stand, but I kind of still stand with a little bit of I'm leaning forward just a little bit. See, just a little bit. This is straight. I'm bending my knees right now. This is me straight, but I'm kind of hunched over just a little. One thing I want to say is the back pain. Oh my God. I think that's worse than the surgery pain. That stuff, like, it sucks really bad, because when I was recovering at the recovery house, I was not in any pain. But my back, oh my God, from just leaning over all the time, that's one thing I would like to just warn you ladies about. If you're getting tummy tucks, you're gonna have crazy back pain. And I would have this back pain through the pain meds. Like, it would be just a constant back pain whenever I was standing. And it also felt like my butt crack was like pulling up, because I'm like, I would lean over and I would just feel like my butt crack was pulling. I don't know, but that's one thing I noticed. But today I still have my draining. I'm still sleeping with pillows under my legs, and I'm kind of sleeping a little bit at an angle. I'll give you a shot of what my bed looks like when I'm sleeping or what I'm laying on. and I'll insert a picture somewhere in here. And then another symptom that I'm having, or experience that I'm having after, is bloating or swelling. They call it the swell hell, but mine isn't that intense. I did get a lipo burn. I've already taken off my lipo burn dressings so that you guys can see it. And a lipo burn is when it's aggressive lipo being done to your to my back, and it ended up a bruise, and then it turns from a bruise to a burn. And that happened to me. I have quite a big scar right now, but I am putting like scar cream on it. On the parts that is closed, the open part, I'm not really putting anything on besides Neosporin and Neomycin topical ointment, and that's it. I'm gonna show you my stomach at the end of the video, but I'm just gonna continue to talk about like what my experience is at 2 weeks post. I'm talking like this because the muscle repair is still pretty tight. I noticed that I can't eat a lot of food. I can eat like maybe 5 to 6 bites of something, and then that's it. I can't eat a lot, which I think is kind of good because you're still going to be losing weight while you're recovering. But yeah, it can be kind of frustrating when you want something to eat really bad and then you can only eat just a little bit of it. I can't drink like a whole bunch of stuff at once. I'm drinking like sips at a time because, again, my stomach is really tight. And I think that's what happens when you have muscle repair. I've been out of my faja for about 5 hours because I need to let my lipo burn kind of dry out and kind of heal. So I haven't been wearing my faja during the day. Well, I'm out of it for about 5 hours a day, but I'm trying to let my lipo burn heal. One thing I noticed I still have a lot of pain under my arms from the flank lipo, and unfortunately I think they took some muscle underneath my armpit, and my muscles are really stiff and tight here, and I cannot lift my arm no more than this. I'm probably gonna have to do physical therapy for that, and hopefully I won't have to get any surgery done, but it's bad. Like they went hard under my armpits. They took half of my boobies. I feel like my boobs are comfortably fitting in this B cup right now, and that's one thing. I do have a lot of stiffness all around my core and on my hips. I did decline a BBL, and so I can sit fine. I don't have any issues sitting. They did lipo my love handles too, so I'm a little bit stiff and it's kind of painful to touch. It's still kind of painful to touch, not in the front, just in the back. I'm experiencing numbness all around right in the front where the muscle repair is and where the tummy tuck is, the incision is. I'm still pretty numb right here. I mean, I can feel pressure, I can feel pushing, but it's like I don't feel anything. When I take the tape off and stuff, normally that would hurt and it's painful. I don't feel anything. And I'm pretty sure it'll come back, but that's what I'm feeling right now. So I just want to show y'all my stomach really quick. I still have my dressings on for my stomach, and I still have a drain. I am 15 days post-op. I plan on getting the drain removed or removing it myself depending on how I feel. I'm going to keep this drain for at least 20 days, even though I'm already draining less than 50 right now. I think it's more like 10 to 15 cc's is what I'm draining, but I just do not want a seroma. So, and that is just a fluid pocket under your skin, but I do not want a seroma, so I'm just gonna let this thing drain as long as possible. But it's already getting down to the point where I changed the drain and I let all the fluid from the piping or the tubing go into the drain, and it's still less than 10 to 15. So I'm just gonna show you my stomach right now. So this is my stomach. Let me come forward a little bit. Oh God, One thing I noticed is that, well, it's really painful to have gas in your stomach. It hurts really bad when you have gas. You can feel the air kind of moving around and it freaking hurts, and there's nothing you can do about it. Only thing I do is just press, kind of try to move the gas towards my ass so that I can fart or something, but that's pretty much it. So let me show you my belly. I'm really swollen. Mind you, I've been out of my faja for, this is the 4th hour that I've been out of it. My belly button's here. I'll show you guys my belly button. I'm going to change my dressings tonight, so I'll show you guys. I'll take all this stuff off. That's my belly button. I think it looks really good. You can still see the stitches inside. That white stuff right here is stitches, and right here on the side right there, that's also stitching. I'm not having any drainage from my belly button. Look at how swollen I am. Y'all can just see the swelling. So anywho, I got most of my stretch marks removed, but I still have incisions from where they did lipo in my stomach before the tummy tuck. These are it. It's just tape on them. And then here is my belly. I'll show you a side view of how swollen I am. This is a little tiny lipo burn right there. Okay? I had a lot of stretch marks, okay? Y'all see my stomach. But now it's just only stretch marks on my hips and a little underneath my belly. But this is how swollen I am. I'm super, super swollen, okay? Let me turn the other way so I can show y'all my lipo burn. That big ass gash on me is a lipo burn, okay? It was a bruise and now it's a burn. I don't feel any pain there. It doesn't hurt at all. But it is a burn and I have to treat it as such. A burn. And it freaking looks horrible. But I am putting stuff on it. And again, it doesn't hurt. And these are common. This happens a lot. Okay? This is something that is common. Let me wait for it to focus. Okay. There we go. Now, this is my drain here. It's just kind of going down. This is where it's inserted. I'm going to pull my undies down a little bit for y'all to see. Okay. I ain't trying to expose myself. There. Like so. I don't want to expose myself. There. So this is my stomach with my dressings on them. And I'm just going to take from this side. I kind of don't want to take off where my drain is because I just don't want it to be out and exposed to air that much. So I'll just take from this side. And again, I don't feel anything. It's very numb. I'm also about 80% healed. I don't feel anything. Let me just pull this up a little bit. I don't want y'all to see all my goods. There. Okay. So this is my incision for the most part. It looks exactly the same on that side. It just has the drain right here. I don't feel comfortable removing that without having gloves on and like alcohol and stuff ready because I do not want this to get infected. But this is what my incision looks like. Okay, that's just the drain. I can just tuck that kind of. The white things that you're seeing on here is the stitches or the sutures that have not dissolved off. I call myself counted, and It looked like maybe 52 stitches to me, but I could be wrong. But this is it. It does not hurt. It's almost completely healed. It's the same. It looks exactly the same on this side. Only thing is, it's just my drain is coming out here. But this is what it looks like. I'm really happy about it. Now, this is my ass. So it's not swelling. It's just my butt being pushed in by my tights. But this is what it looks like. Look at all the swelling. It's extremely swollen right now. Extremely swollen. But I think it looks great. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo to cover it. I probably will get a tattoo to cover this, but I'm really happy with the way that it looks. And I plan on putting some stuff here to try to lighten up or take away some more stretch marks, because I did have a lot of them on my hips. And if you look really closely, you can see that my stretch marks are they're swollen also. It's like they're kind of sticking up off of the skin or lifting off of the skin. I wonder if I can get the texture on them. You can see the texture of them a little bit. But my hips are extremely swollen because they did do lipo here. But yeah, this is it. Boop, boop. So I'm just gonna put this back on here for now. And then I just put my undies right on top of it. Just like that. So yeah. See, I can put it on top of my lipo burn right here because that has already healed, but I don't put it on top of that big gash back there. That, oh my God, they did a number on my back. That's the only problem that I had, but I think for 5 hours being out of my faja, it looks really good. It's still swollen, but it still looks really good. So there we have it. So just a quick review. I don't feel any pain, including on my lipo burn. I don't feel really much of anything on my stomach. Now it is painful to touch when I get massages and things like that. It's like just doing this to my hips right now and putting my hands flat on my hips is painful. At about a 2 or a 3 out of 10, it kind of hurts, but I mean, I'm just happy with my results and I'm happy with how everything turned out. So yeah, hopefully I was informational in my 2-week post update, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. So good, I should have to pay for it. So good, I should have to pay for it.